It starts with a single sleepless night. You're lying there, watching the ceiling, listening to the clock, and your brain refuses to switch off. It's uncomfortable. It's frustrating. But it's temporary. Except, what if it wasn't? What if that first sleepless night was the beginning of something that never ended? What if the switch that turns your brain off simply broke? That question isn't hypothetical. There are people for whom it's a diagnosis. And there are animals, carefully studied, closely watched, who died because of it. In 1983, a sleep researcher named Allan Rechtschaffen at the University of Chicago asked a brutal question: can sleep deprivation, on its own, kill you? To find out, he built something called the disc-over-water apparatus. A rat was placed on a small disc suspended over a pool of water. Whenever the rat's brainwaves showed the first signs of sleep, the disc began to rotate, forcing the rat to wake and walk to avoid falling in. A control rat on the other side of the same disc received identical rotations, but was allowed to sleep in between. The result was unambiguous. The sleep-deprived rats died, every single one of them, within 11 to 32 days. And here's the strange part: they ate more than the controls. They consumed more food, yet they wasted away. Their body temperature collapsed, their pores developed open sores, and their metabolism ran out of control, burning energy faster than their bodies could replace it. The controls, who received the same physical stress but could sleep, survived. To this day, no one knows exactly why those rats died. Rechtschaffen himself called it a mystery. No single organ failed. The body simply gave up. Now, there is a disease that does this to humans. It's called fatal familial insomnia. It was first described in 1986, in Bologna, by a neurologist named Elio Lugarisi. The patient was a 53-year-old Venetian man who, over the course of months, simply stopped being able to sleep. Not tiredness. Not restlessness. The progressive, unstoppable destruction of his ability to sleep at all. He died within 7 months. The cause was a single mutation in a gene called PRNP, a tiny spelling error in the code for a protein. That misfolded protein, a prion, slowly destroyed a region of his brain called the thalamus, the brain sleep-wake switchboard. Without it, sleep is impossible. Fatal familial insomnia is vanishingly rare. Around 40 families worldwide carry the mutation. But it tells us something profound: that sleep is not optional. It is not a habit. It is a biological requirement, so fundamental that its loss is fatal. But why? What is sleep actually doing that's so important? In 2012, scientists at the University of Rochester discovered the glymphatic system. During sleep, the space between your brain cells expands by about 60%. Cerebrospinal fluid flows through the newly opened channels, washing away metabolic waste, including amyloid, the protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. Amyloid is cleared roughly twice as fast during sleep as during waking hours. Think of it as a car wash. Every night, while you lie still, your brain runs a high-pressure rinse cycle, flushing out the toxic byproducts of a day of thinking, feeling, and remembering. Skip the wash, and the grime builds up. But here's where it gets strange. If sleep is so essential, how do some people survive without it? In 1964, a 17-year-old named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days, 264 hours, monitored by Stanford researchers. By day 10, he was hallucinating. Asked to subtract 7 repeatedly from 100, he stopped at 65 and said he'd forgotten what he was doing. Yet after a long sleep, he appeared to recover. He later said he suffered serious insomnia for decades afterwards. And there are the animals that cheat sleep entirely. Frigatebirds soar over the ocean for weeks at a time, sleeping only about 42 minutes a day, while flying. Dolphins sleep with one half of their brain at a time, keeping the other half awake to breathe and watch for predators. Evolution has found every conceivable loophole. And yet, no species has ever eliminated sleep entirely. The frigatebird still pays its debt on land. The dolphin still sleeps, just differently. The only creatures that genuinely function on less are a tiny genetic minority. Around 1 to 3% of humans carry a mutation that lets them thrive on 6 hours. For the rest of us, the body doesn't adapt to sleep loss. It accumulates it. One night without sleep, and your performance matches a blood alcohol level above the legal driving limit. After 3 nights, hallucinations. After a week, the immune system measurably weakens. The CDC estimates a third of American adults are chronically sleep deprived, and sleep deprivation has been linked to everything from obesity to heart disease to the errors that helped cause Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, and the Challenger disaster. So, after a century of sleep science, we still can't fully explain why we sleep. We know what happens without it. We know the brain washes itself, consolidates memory, and regulates immunity while we're under. But the deepest question remains open: why does consciousness itself need to be switched off? Aristotle thought sleep cooled the blood. Descartes used it to doubt reality itself. How can you trust your senses, he asked, if you can't tell waking from dreaming? Maybe they were both circling something true, that sleep isn't merely the absence of waking. It's a third state of being. So the next time you lie awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, don't think of it as wasted time. Your brain is running the most important maintenance it will ever perform. And if that maintenance never happened, well, there's a reason no creature on Earth has ever found a way around it.